What happens after death? It is there life after death? Is that really the end of life? I've always found death strange because of the way people react when it's brought up. You can talk about almost anything with people: money, relationships, work, politics, problems, dreams, but the moment you say the word death, the atmosphere gets tense, right? People get uncomfortable. I genuinely understand why. Death seems like an unknown enigma standing right in front of you, but you can't see what's inside. So your mind starts to imagine things. Maybe there is nothing there. Maybe there is pain. Maybe everything you loved will disappear. Maybe you will disappear too. But here's the question I've never been able to ignore. What if death only seems dark because we've never turned on the light? But how so? Light in the death? Isn't death supposed to be something dark? Death has always interested me, and every time I try to talk about it, I usually hear the same answers. Some people said, if you're good, you go to heaven. Others said, if you're bad, you go to hell. And I don't say that disrespectfully. Okay, but deep down, these answers always seem too small for such an immense mystery. It's like trying to explain the ocean with a glass of water. Because human beings aren't simple. I'm not simple, you're not simple. Inside a person there is love, fear, pride, kindness, shame, desire, pain, faith, doubt. It's very complex. So I could never believe that death was just a simple cosmic tribunal where someone points to the left or the right and says paradise or eternal fire. Maybe there's something deeper. Maybe death reveals what we've become all this time. And that's what started to change my perspective. And here we enter what I learned from spirituality. Most people think death is the end because they consider themselves only the body. The body stopped breathing, the heart stopped beating, the eyes closed, and people said, it's over, it's done. But are you just the body? Are you just the body? Your body has completely changed since childhood, right? Your face has changed, your voice has changed, your thoughts have changed, your beliefs have changed. Even the version of you from 5 years ago may seem like a different person now, right? But something inside you has been watching all of this. Silent witness within us has remained. I don't want to pretend I can explain this perfectly. I can, but I can't look at human life and believe that we are just flesh, bones, emotions, and thoughts. I believe there is something deeper within us, and you can call it whatever you want: soul, spirit, consciousness, presence. And perhaps death is the moment when the body falls, but the deeper part continues. In that sense, death is the passage from this material plane to the spiritual plane, and perhaps that's why death frightening us so much. What is the spiritual plane? What will I find on the other side? It's like entering a dark room. Before you turn on the light, your mind invents everything: a snake, a spider, something hiding in a corner. Your fear fills the room before your eyes even see it. But when the light becomes on, most of the monsters disappear. Perhaps studying death reflects on it. Praying about it and facing honestly is a way to turn on that light. Not to control it, not to pretend that we know everything, but to stop being governed by fear. Because if death is a transition, then the real question isn't just what happens after I die. The real question is, what do I take with me when I die? What if I spent my whole life nurturing anger, pride, resentment, addictions, lies, cruelty, and ego? Would death magically transform me into a peaceful being? If I can't live in peace here, why would I wake up in peace on the other side? Do you understand? But what if I spent my life trying to love more, forgive more, be more honest, purify my heart, control my impulses, treat people with dignity? Why would that disappear? It doesn't, right? Perhaps nothing disappeared, perhaps everything is revealed. That's why I believe the spiritual world isn't random. It's not just a place you're thrown to by change. Perhaps it's a correspondence. What you cultivate here, you find there. And this reminds me of Jesus saying, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you lose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Also the axiom of the Kybalion, as above, so below. As below, so above. If your conscience is heavy, full of hatred, attachment, and violence, you may find yourself close to that same kind of energy after death. Not because God is cruel, but because you have become compatible with that state. In fact, it is very just. And if your conscience is lighter, more loving, more honest, and more peaceful, perhaps you will naturally move towards places, beings, and experiences that reflect that same light. In other words, you die the way you lived. So we all make mistakes, we all fall, we all have our shadows, but the direction of your life matters. The direction, the path, the choices. What you nurture, what you refuse to heal, what you practice every day matters. Is your energy. That's why remembering death, it should raise your consciousness, your vibration. You stop acting like you have all eternity to forgive someone, to change, to start over, to say I love you to someone. We keep saying tomorrow.
Fuck. Tomorrow I'll fix my life. Tomorrow I'll apologize. Tomorrow I will keep this addiction. Tomorrow I will pray. Tomorrow I'll take care of my body. Fuck. Tomorrow I will tell the truth. Tomorrow I'll do what I came here to do.
But tomorrow isn't guaranteed. One day your body won't wake up. One day someone will say your name, yeah, and you won't respond anymore from this side of life. And that one day could be tomorrow. And when that day comes, your money will stay here. Your clothes will stay here. Your house will stay here. Your followers, your arguments, your pride, your image, your little need to always be right, all of that will stay here. The only thing you carry with you is what you become. That's why love is a great opportunity in our lives. Love is a spiritual rebirth. For example, Jesus didn't teach love because it sounds good. He taught love because love is the law that simply liberates the soul. But true love is difficult. It's easy to love someone who treats you well. It's easy to love people who agree with you. The real test is loving when the ego wants revenge. When someone hurts you, when someone disrespects you, when someone yells at you, that's when love ceases to be a phrase and becomes a cross. Forgiving 70 times 7 is not weakness, it's freedom. And it takes a lot of courage, but death asks a brutal question. Do you really want to carry this with you? Do you really want to leave this world with a heart full of poison or a full of love? And you know, one thing you can't let die, your desire to follow me and comment. Do it so we can have more existential conversations in the future. So, what happens after death? I can't give you a perfect map, but I believe that death is not the end. I believe that the body completes its cycle, but the soul continues its journey. And I believe that what we experience after death has a profound connection with what we become before it, what we become here on earth. That's the uncomfortable part, because it's easier to talk about heaven, hell, dimensions, spirits, and the afterlife than to look at your life now and ask, am I living in a way that brings peace to my soul? Am I loving well? Am I forgiving? Am I become lighter? Am I using my time truthfully? Perhaps the best preparation for death is not thinking about it all day. Perhaps its best preparation for death is living well. So think of someone you love. Have you told that person? Have you looked at that person and understood that his body, this voice, this presence, your life will not be here forever? Maybe could be your mom, your wife, your husband. And if this reflection has touched something in you, I've made another video about heaven and hell and what I believe we may have misinterpreted these ideas from the very beginning. That video is now playing on the screen. Click on it and watch it below. I am Haria, and remember, the truth lives within you.